Here comes the money. You're now listening to the Gambling with Gold podcast with Jason Gold. Presented by Champions Round.
All right, let's get to our Sunday NFL Week 18 parlay. We're going to do 3 picks each for this one put together and send this shit to the fucking moon. Last time this season, we got to do this for a regular week. Steph, kick us off where we start.
Okay. We're starting with that Cleveland-Pittsburgh game. I actually like 2 things in this game, and I'm willing to double down on one game. I like Cleveland plus 2.5. I think that Cleveland can spoil another week in a row. I think that Tomlin, I get it. We all want him to sneak into the playoffs, but unfortunately, some things have to come to an end. This is a trend that's going to have to come to an end. They had a very applaudable season. Love it. That 40.5, though, I like that to go under. Pittsburgh has won 5 of their last 7, and they held their opponents to 15 points per game over that span. Their defense is on fire right now. Cleveland's offense hasn't looked, nothing special out of either of these. And another fun fact, Cleveland, if they win, it'll be the first time they've swept the season series since 1988.
Ooh.
I love things coming to an end. It's very dark, but it's trends got to end, and the trends are ending. This is the trend-ending game.
I love things coming to an end. It's very dark. What a line. I love it. What a way to start the parlay off. A double down on the Cleveland Browns, the under 40.5 and the plus 2.5. I'm going to start off, and in honor of our new product, Spicy Slips, I'm getting super fucking spicy in week 18. Here's the number 1 bet on the board. You already know where I'm going. The Los Angeles Rams, money line, plus 220. The NFL is going to do whatever it has to do to fuck over the Seattle Seahawks. They want Lions versus Packers on Sunday Night Football to be for all the fucking 7-seed marbles in the NFC, which means the Rams come in here as a divisional dog into Seattle. Seattle's off of a win. They look great against the Jets. The Rams, meanwhile, look like absolute doggy poo-poo against the Los Angeles Chargers. Here comes Sean McVay and Baker Mayfield, and I'm telling you, they're going to win this game outright in Seattle. So we're going to take the Rams plus 220 in Seattle as the 3rd pick on the board for our Sunday parlay.
Baker Mayfield Super Bowl this weekend. Book it.
I love it. I love it. All right. I'm going to throw one more in here before I jump back to you.
Cool.
We are going to take – so this one, you know what? Screw it. Let's put an easy one on the board because I just want super spicy. Let's take Green Bay Packers minus 225 on the money line to advance. I just got to do it. We'll talk about the Lions and Packers in a little bit. I do think the Lions at plus 4.5 is an interesting piece, but I just can't see Aaron Rodgers at home losing to this Detroit Lions team if there's a playoff spot on the line. Yes, I know that they've lost in the playoffs a lot at home over the years, but this is the Lions. This is still the NFC North. This is still Aaron Rodgers. I think they get it done.
Yeah, I'm with you. I like that one a lot. All right, let's see. Could go a couple of different ways here. I know you're going to hate a few of these, so I'll give you some options for a couple of directions we could go.
Okay.
Tampa Bay. I am so sick of talking about them. I cannot tell you how excited I will be if they lose the first round of the playoffs. I genuinely I just am tired of talking about this team that has not played well. Brady is, he's lucky to have even won the NFC South at this point. They need to preserve health because they're not a dominant team. I don't know that they're going to be playing a lot of starters here. Atlanta is just doing their thing. It doesn't really matter. So we could either take the -4, which I don't really love because that's numbers weird, or we could just take Atlanta money line. What do you think?
I would take Atlanta money line. I anticipate that the Bucs are not really going to play anybody, so it's probably going to be Blaine Gabbert or who's the random quarterback they drafted this year?
This year or last year? Trask?
Last year, Trask. Yeah. Is he even on the team anymore?
I don't think so.
Okay, so
I don't know. If he is, sorry, Kyle Trask.
What are the other options?
All right. We have to put an NFC East game in there, okay? It's just a thing that we have to do. We do it every week almost at this point. Dallas, Washington is so interesting to me. That total is low. And I feel like this could end up turning into a stupid divisional game that gets a little sloppy. I'm tempted to take the over there. I'm okay if you don't want to. Can Howell get the cover? I don't know which one I trust more. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see Sam Howell play. Like, give me anything other than Heineke and Wentz. I'm pumped. Then you look at the Giants-Philly game. I think the Giants can cover the 2 touchdowns. Why not? I think that, yes, everyone thinks that they're going to bench their players. I do not think they're going to do that. I think, do they end up pulling Danny towards the end? Maybe. I just like this game what's the total at? I'm talking myself through it now.
43.
I don't really like that. I lied. So I want to do something for one of those 2 games. You tell me what you're thinking.
I think the Giants are going to cover the plus 14, but for the purposes of the Sunday NFL Week 18 parlay, I think the spicy fun bet is to get the slot fest over in Washington versus Dallas. So I kind of want to do that one.
Yeah. And I went back and I was looking at a bunch of game totals from years. These divisional games, they end up being close and really high, a lot of them. So in good NFC East form, probably all 4 of these teams are just going to beat the shit out of each other. Commanders, unfortunately, are doing it for absolutely no reason. But I think it would be a nice kiss my ass if the Giants were able to pull out a nice performance here after their shitty performance a couple weeks ago.
All right, perfect. So we're going to do the Dallas-Washington over 41. Woo! Sam Howell, science experiment. Let's fucking go, baby.
Right.
I actually kind of like Washington plus 7.5 in that game, as well as a sneaky science experiment piece.
Kind of fun. Yeah.
Last one that I'm going to get in here for Sunday. Let's get real fucking gross, and let's do exactly what Houston and Indianapolis should not do.
Tie.
Houston, that would be
tie for 100, Alex. I'm betting on that. You
should definitely do that. Look, I think that Houston's going to come out here and try and compete in this game, which doesn't make any sense. They should lose and get the number 1 seed and lock that up. Indianapolis, for other reasons, should want to lose this game. It makes no sense for them to win. They don't even know who the hell is starting at quarterback for them. It's going to be Sam Ehlinger, I guess. Gross. There's no reason that I should bet on Indianapolis in this game. That's why I got to do it. Indianapolis minus 145.
It's really
got to
cute.
do it.
It's like playing with someone your own age. Like, they haven't been able to do that all season. Now they get to do it, and they're going to be able to just battle it out at an age-appropriate contest.
Mom, I'm allowed to play with this friend? Okay, cool. Let's fucking go.
4th and 1, Jeff Saturday comes off the field. I can't. It's just too much. Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to put in Indianapolis. Let me get this together. All right, so our 6 picks, Sunday NFL Week 18 parlay. Rams plus 220 money line. Green Bay Packers minus 220 money line. Cleveland Browns plus 2.5. The Browns and Steelers under 40.5. The Colts minus 145. And the Cowboys Commanders over 41. Betting $100 to win $5,334.
Oh, let it ride. Yes.